What's up everybody, it's your boy here, Cheap Ass Statue Collector, and today we've got a really cool statue to check out. It's the Link on Horseback statue from First Four Figures. Now before we get into it, let's go ahead and check out the box. This is the back of the box, sides and the front of the box. This is the exclusive edition, a total of a whopping 5,000 edition size. And now let's go ahead and check out the styrofoam. The styrofoam is wrapped with the blue tape, and you can see the COA on the top. This is what the statue looks like with it wrapped up. And with the pieces unwrapped, this is what the statue looks like packed up. Now let's go ahead and do the unboxing. Here is the First Four Figures turntable for the base. And this fits right on the inside of the base for the statue. Let's go ahead and give it a spin and let's keep moving. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and put the pegs in, the two pegs for the horse feet. This is where it stabilizes into the base. The horse is kind of heavy, but it does fit nice and snug. Now, with Link already on the base, let's go ahead and take his hand and secure it to the body. It is a little tricky, so you do have to turn it a bit and get it on there. Okay, and then these are the three batteries. They go facing that way, all three of them. Okay, now once you have them in, go ahead and put the back plate on. To turn the actual light on, the little tablet that Link has on his side, you have to actually put a little switch on there. And if you want to turn it off, you'd have to take that back piece that's covering that switch off and on every time you want to turn the switch on and off. As you can see, I just put the horsetail on. There is one seam line that's kind of bad, but you'll never really see it. There is the backpack for the back that I was talking about beforehand. And now let's go ahead and put on the other backpack. This is kind of, the shield is attached to it kind of loosely. It's kind of hanging there or dangling there, if you will. And everything just snaps into place really easily and very sturdy. So as you can see right here, I'm putting on the horse hair, and I think I put it in on the wrong way. I took the rope and put it over on top of the hair, where I think I should have put the hair on top of the rope and then pulled the rope up underneath the hair. But either way, I finally got it to work. Now let's go ahead and put the front of the hair on top of the horse. It snaps into place just like everything else does, nice and fit. Now let's go ahead and put the right arm on the Link. It is a little bit of, there is a little bit of movement, but I think it falls into place down in the downward position. Once it's in that position, it doesn't move that much. Okay, now let's get some close-up of Link's face. Really clean sculpt, really nice paint apps. Looks really good. Looks just like the video game, which is what I think everybody wants. Now this is the exclusive edition, so it does come with this cloth cape that you wear in the game. It does have an extended chain link to it, but I still didn't think it was long enough for the figure, and I didn't want to pull the cloth tight over the head and kind of bend the hair resin, so I added my own. And I made it fit and made it just a little bit longer. What I thought was kind of cool here was the earrings actually move. That was pretty cool in both ears. Okay, so that's it guys. That's the statue fully assembled. And as you can see, the base has a little built-in turntable, and it's because of the pose. It really is a hard statue to pose. There's only really one way to pose the statue. And so having like this turntable to move it around is pretty cool. But yeah, it's a pretty cool pose. It looks really great in person. It's a really cool Link statue. The details on the base are really nice. They're very minimal, but there is a lot of little details, more than most statues, maybe even from Sideshow. And here's some close-ups of the horse as well, and the feet. A lot of little paint details as well. Everything is sculpted really nicely on the horse, and most of the paint lines are pretty clean. The portrait of the horse looks really cool. The eyes look good, the teeth look good. They did a really good job on this horse with the hair and the portrait. I think the horse really stands out. I'm not a big animal statue collector, but this looks really cool. And as you can see, the hair isn't just black, it has some brown shading in it. And as we move up to the rest of the horse, again, everything has nice clean painted lines. It's nicely sculpted. Everything looks really good, like it's straight out of the video game. Now if we move on to Link, Link is sculpted, I would say, with the same quality as the horse, and the paint ups again are extremely clean, very nice. Again, Link looks like he's coming straight from the video game. I really like this statue. That piece right there does light up. It's very faint, so if you're in a dark room you'll notice it, but if you're in a bright room you might not notice it as much, as these pictures were taken with the EX light turned on. Now, since this is a first four-figure statue, they're trying to copy the art style of the video game, so it's not a realistic art portrayal of a character, which I like, especially for the statue, because it's one of my favorite video games. With that said, I think the sculpt and paint apps are just perfect. If anything, you know, you could always add more detail to some of these statues, but I think this matches what you would see in the game. So this is top notch. One of my biggest complaints though with this statue would be the cloth cape is kind of big, that it makes his head look really big compared to his body, as you can see right here. And then I had to add my own chain links to this figure to make it a little bit longer. Now with that said, guys, that's it. The only other complaint that I would have is that the edition size for this statue is 10,000 combined with the EX and the regular, which isn't a big deal. I'm glad everyone can get it, but as a collector, and paying $800 basically for this statue, the value isn't going to be as high as it could be if it was a lower edition size. But overall, I'm extremely happy with the statue. And as always, remember to like, subscribe, share, and paste a comment down below. And thank you guys for watching. Peace.